make maple syrup. And helping us today is Justin Bammer. Hello, Justin.
Hi.
What kind of tree is this?
Maple.
A maple tree?
Yes.
And what do we got right here now? It's on a tree.
Maple sap.
Maple sap. Let's take the jug off there.
Okay.
Hey, Justin?
What?
Do you get maple sap from maple trees all year round?
No.
When do you get it?
End of winter.
The beginning of spring, right?
Yes.
Today it's dripping a little bit slow, but sometimes it comes right out of there at a fairly fast drip.
Yes.
That's sap dripping out of the tree.
Mhm. Can I?
Yep.
This stuff right here tastes like sweet water.
Sweet water, huh?
Mhm.
Tastes pretty good.
Yep.
Okay.
Good.
Now what did we do? We had to drill a hole in the tree,
Yes.
and what did we put in the hole?
One of these little spouts like this.
Yeah, okay.
Like this one's white and this one's blue.
Okay. What do you, you're collecting the sap off the tree, right?
Uh-huh. Yes.
Okay. When it's warm days and cool nights, the sap runs, right?
Mhm.
And we'll collect sap until the buds come out on the trees.
Mhm.
Okay. How much can that fill up a jug in a day?
No.
No, almost a jug?
I'm not sure about that.
Not sure about that. It can fill up almost a jug a day from
Okay.
this one tree right here.
Okay. Well, we jug out with this with a string.
You hold it on there, and it
Yes.
drips out the spout into the jug.
Yes.
Okay.
And the jug already has some sap in it.
Some sap in it. Okay.
Yes.
What do we do with it now?
Put it in a cooler so it make sure it doesn't have a hole in it.
Okay.
And
What do we do with the sap?
you boil it.
And you boil it. Okay. Let's go down in the sugar shack and see what we're doing down there. Okay.
Okay. Put the jug
Yep.
back on.
Well, we'll bring that with us. Okay.
Okay.
Now this is our sugar shack. It's not much. It looks almost like a outhouse, but there's a stove inside, and the cooler's outside the door here. We store the sap in, because usually we get more sap than we can boil at one time. And to keep it from spoiling on a warm day, we have to put it in a cooler. Okay.
That's what it looks like inside.
Okay, inside we have a wood-burning stove, and on top of the stove we have a pan. We first put the sap in the pan. Go ahead and put the sap in the pan, Justin. Careful, the stove's hot. Okay, and then there is a line that runs out of the pan and down into the big pan. Point to the big pan there, Justin. Right into there.
Mhm.
Okay. We heat the sap up in the pan on top first, and then we run it through the tube and it drips down to the big pan. So it's all nice and hot by the time it gets down to the big pan. The fire in the stove is going to get the sap boiling. We have to boil out all the water content, or most of the water, out of the sap. It takes about 20 to 30 gallons of water to make 1 gallon of sap. Depends on what type of tree you use. Sugar maples are the best maples, but you can tap any kind of maple. It may not give you as much sugar in the sap, but it still can be boiled down for syrup. Okay, now we got the fire going. And now we got the sap just a roll and boil. And look at the steam come off. That's the water leaving the maple sap. Water itself boils at 212 degrees temperature. But as the water leaves the sap and it gets a higher amount of sugar in the liquid, the temperature that it boils at will become higher. When it reaches a boiling point of 219 degrees, it'll become syrup. At this, you could make the syrup thicker by boiling it longer, if you like. Some people like it thin syrup, and some people like it real thick. If you keep on boiling it, though, and you get up to 239 degrees, you make candy like the kind you have today. Okay. The cost of maple syrup in this country is around $18 a gallon. But in Japan, where they have very few trees, or a lot less trees anyway, the price of a gallon of maple syrup there is $75.
That's how I make maple syrup at the Bammer's house. Goodbye.